Darkus here. All right, so I got your stuff, and as I was looking through it, I just realized that some of the stuff is it's not done, just like this one, and you were not really showing me this one for like 2 weeks. I already forgot about this one, to be honest with you, because I have so much, stuff, other stuff on my mind that I really completely forgot about this one. And, I was really kind of focusing on that dragon that was running. Now, okay, so let's talk about running a dragon. When I'm playing this side view, I think actually looks pretty good. The tail works much nicer now. He feels kind of slow, but still, I have that feeling that that slowness actually is a result of his mass. I would say that he's like a big dragon, and that's why he's running like that. If he would be smaller dragon, he would definitely have to run much faster. So that animation would have to be adjusted. So why he's running like this is because he is big. All right, so there is really nothing else to talk about. I mean, it moves fine, except some maybe elbow here, or what would you call it? The stops of the this arms, front legs, whatever they are, with a kind of wings, right? So this on few places this kind of goes back and then pops this way, and then so I don't know even is that if it's possible to do better, because I don't know really the rig. I'm not familiar with the rig, so I don't know how much you can do actually about it, because I think I was stressing a problem with this last time, and I hope you were trying to fix it or not. But overall, it looks pretty good. So yeah, let's move forward. The same thing here. He does look a little bit strange here. Definitely looks better from that side view, but still, maybe if there is some kind of shadow on the bottom, we would have better idea that actually he is running he's landing on the ground and then pushing himself off the ground, because right now he's kind of floaty feeling has about himself. There is maybe a little bit that you can work on fluidity of the tail, as the tail is coming from this side. That it can be probably a little bit more. Probably would have to come somewhere here. And then probably something like that here. The end of tail always has to look where it's coming from. So if it's coming from here, then on this next one has to be looking towards that point. It cannot be pointing somewhere else. So that's not good. It has to point always towards where it's coming from. It feels like it should be pointing that way. How come the end is at the same place? If it's coming from this way and it's coming that way, how come didn't progress? Shouldn't be somewhere here? A little bit more like that. And so on. Cycle goes on. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. Alright, so now this is the one that is completely baffling me, because the last thing you showed me was 2 weeks ago. That's pretty much half of the course length, right? Because it's a 4 weeks class, and for half of it you didn't even show me. And now what you're showing me is pretty much just blocking. There is no even breakdowns. This is what you were supposed to show me at the end of first or maybe second week. I would, okay, even second week, although if you're showing me second week, there should be already breakdowns. And right now you know you don't have breakdowns. What you have is just a blocking, but you would call it animation if there are all keys that are needed. But I mean that would be animation, but it's not. Like, you know, he's, look, from here to get there he needs probably 2 keys. Where are they? How you get from here to there? And if that's a contact always supposed to be on the heel with the toes up. And just the logical part of it is kind of strange, where this foot that is coming forward, he didn't even go on it. He just touched the ground here, and then he goes up with that leg again. I think he was supposed to switch the legs here or something. How is possible that he moves his legs so much and then he's still hanging on the same place in the air? If he goes from here to there, what is stopping him now in the air? Why he didn't go from here? Why he didn't go in down pose, in a squash? How come he is returning back without squashing himself? He was supposed to go from here to squash down. Something like this, maybe even more. So this whole scene is in a very, very raw stage. The basic breakdowns, even keys are missing. How he gets from here, and by the way, he's kind of out of his balance. How he gets to this? He's completely flipped. Do you think that Maya can connect those two things? If you really want to look, if you want this to look nice, you need not just breakdowns, you need the keys. The keys are missing here. So I'm, there is no point really of me going over this too much, because um, you were supposed to show me this way long time ago, and it seems to me that actually you bid way more than you can chew. And I think, if I remember, on very first time when you showed me both things, running dragon and this, I told you that that's gonna be too much, and I think actually you were planning to do something even more. So because I didn't know your capabilities, I said, okay, go ahead with these two. But as you can see, you were not really capable of doing it. If you chose this one, that would be really nice thing to have at the end of this month. That would be really nice stuff to put on your portfolio. But right now, it's just at really beginning stage. And Dragon looks fine, but Dragon just by itself is kind of really not enough work for the whole month for one person who is already in portfolio 5. If you're portfolio 4, I would say, okay, you're still dealing maybe with some technical issues, but portfolio 5, you shouldn't have any technical issues anymore. Your knowledge should be on the level where you can deal with many things, and that's where you are start to focus on performance, on acting, and that's kind of stuff. You don't deal with what this button does. So you were definitely over the hills on this, and I'm really disappointed that you didn't show me anything out of this. And now when I'm looking back, can you tell me actually what was this all about? Where is this guy? What's happened to this guy? I mean, what about all this? Why was I working on it for nothing? I mean, can you imagine if we are working on a movie and I'm director and you are animator, and I'm telling you how to fix some stuff, and then you never show me again. You just abandon it? I mean, okay, if you chose to abandon it, then you were supposed to tell me, hey, Darko, I was thinking this and that, and I may be too much here, I'm gonna cut this and blah blah. Where's the communication? You were telling me nothing. I was completely, held in dark here, and so now you're just, presenting me with a something that we were not. Did we worked on it? Have I had a chance to actually give you any notes on this? No. And if I give you notes now, when you're gonna do it? Next month I have, other stuff. I mean, if you are next month in portfolio 6, maybe you can continue with this. I mean, there is a potential. I like the idea of these two guys together doing something, but this was kind of not really responsible. And you were supposed to let me know where you are, why you are not showing me what you decided to do, and all that kind of stuff. So that would be enough, I guess, this time from me. So thank you very much.